guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a building and house update, and I'm also going to talk you through the plans for our new home and show you a quick tour of our garage, because I actually forgot to show you guys the garage in my house tour. When I filmed that, we'd only been here for 3 days and it was a bit rushed because everyone was so desperate to see inside the house. And then I had a few questions on that video saying like, do you have a garage? Do you have a storage space? And I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to include the garage. So I will show you that. It's an amazing space and we can put so much stuff in there, which is great. It actually can fit a car as well, which our last garage could not have done. So I'll show you that and just generally talk you through what's been happening. We've been here for a whole month now. Can you believe it? And some good things have happened and some bad things have happened. We've had a gas leak, we had drainage issues. So there were a few surprises, but I've also got all the plans back for Jackson's bedroom. That is why I'm here in his room to start. So I wanted to talk you through the process because this bedroom will be the first one that we are doing up. So this is Jackson's bedroom and it's already a big bright space. It has a huge window on that wall over there and it's all quite inoffensive. Like, we're keeping the built-in storage because it's brilliant. Like the wallpaper, the carpets, it's all very neutral and it's such a good size, especially for a child's bedroom. So all we want to do in here really is going to be like decor and interiors, because Jackson's 4 years old and in our previous home he was very much still in like his baby nursery. So we want this room in this house to be like his big boy room, which will last him many years until he's like an older boy or a young man. So we just really wanted to get it right. So we actually used an interior designer for the first time ever and I didn't know what to expect. I was quite nervous because Matt and I both like know what we like, but also we didn't really know what to start. And the way she works, it's really reasonable. I'll link her down below if you're interested. I think she works all over, but she's actually local to us. But I think she can do virtual as well. But she charges you one rate and then she comes up with the designs. I've got drawings and like she does all like mood boards and like product pages and stuff. So I'll show you all of this in a second. But she basically just does the designs, gives you a list of all the products and all the links of where you can go and get everything, so you can actually then yourself go and buy what you want to buy, leave what you want to leave. But all of the ideas she came up with, Matt and I were both just like, yeah. So Gingerist drew up the plans by hand. So the idea is that you walk in and there's going to be a storage unit on the wall. Then there's going to be a play area in this corner here with a canopy. There's going to be a bunk bed right in the middle of the room, which I was very worried about initially, but she's convinced me that that is a good idea. There's going to be another storage unit here, his built-in wardrobes and a little play area here with toys on the wall as well. This drawing will give you a better idea. There's like a canopy there with like some cushions, toys, things on the wall, plant, some prints. And then over here, this is the opposite wall. So this, we would actually see like the bunk bed side like that, a unit, and then like play area, books, and like some storage for toys. Yeah, so then we have some mood boards here and I really love the colors and the ideas. I feel like these colors could last a very long time. And then she also showed us like the products she's recommending and I've actually started to order some of these as well. So I'll show you a few. So first off, I wanted to show you some prints for his new room, and these are all from Desenio and they have kindly collaborated with me on this video, and it's actually a bit spooky the way that it happened. Our interior designer actually chose these prints and the frames that they should go into, and I'll show you where they're going to go in a minute. But as I was on the Desenio website ordering the prints, I also got an email from Desenio offering my followers a 40% off discount. So it was just a bit like spooky and meant to be. So of course I said yes, and they're basically offering my followers their Black Friday deals before the rush. So if you want to get any prints, they're offering 40% off. So my VIP code will be Emily N, and I'll put all the details in the description down below because they can only offer this code and deal for 48 hours, I believe. So if you do want to get some prints at 40% off, then I would do it like straight away and beat the rush, as I said. So that link will be in the description. But I love Desenio. I feel like everyone knows about them already now. We've been using them for years. We've had their prints in our office, in our bedroom. They're just so stylish and affordable as well. So Desenio are constantly updating their collection, so there really is something for everyone. But this is what we've chosen for Jackson's bedroom. So first off, this one here, hopefully you can see that. It's a giraffe on a whale, and we went for a black frame. And then this adventure print is going to go next to it, and our interior designer said to go with like the wooden frames, which is a simple black and white print with the wooden like frame to contrast. Then we also went for this little polar bear print. I thought it was so adorable, and he's holding like penguins and balloons. And then this here is like an alphabet print, but it's all animals, so I think he'll really love that. And again, we like contrasted with the frames. I also wanted to tell you about a really cool feature that Desenio have on their website. It's called the Gallery Wall Tool, and it basically helps you to build a gallery wall if you find it overwhelming like I do. They have so much inspiration on there. They've actually put together prints that go with each other, and there are pages and pages of that you can look at. Or if you want to start from scratch, they will help you go step by step with this tool to help you build a gallery wall. They'll tell you exactly what print sizes to order to achieve that, and they just like lay it all out, make it very simple to do. And they ship worldwide, even if you're in the US. If you order today, you'll get it within 5 days. And they have an amazing holiday collection, so they've got all new like festive prints for this year, and there's some beautiful colors, some greens and reds, really nice holiday prints. They do wall calendars for 2021. They even do gift cards, so if you've forgotten to get someone a Christmas present, you can get that emailed to you like instantly. So there's some great stuff on there. So once again, I'll put the link in the description if you want to get 40% off of prints. And now I'll show you a few other bits that I've got for his room. So we're keeping most things in the packaging because I don't want them to get damaged before we put them up. But over here, we've got little baskets that go from 1 to 4, and these are going to house some of his toys like blocks and play mags, and they're going to hang along a wall. Then we've got some bunting. This is actually going to hang on his bunk bed, and so cute. They're actually a little bit shimmery, and these are basically the colors that we're going for in his room. We've got some little suitcases for storage, and this cool little like cat pillow for the play area with canopy. Right, so I've just got Matt upstairs to help me film because I was struggling to show where the bed is going to go, and then we'll walk you around the house and show you everything else. But these are the drawings that I showed you earlier. So in them, she has suggested that the bunk bed go right in the middle of like this wall, and that was the only thing that Matt and I emailed back on, and we were like, oh, I'm really not sure about that because of like floor space for playing. But she was very much like, trust me, it's like there's still loads of space to play. So we're gonna trust her, we're gonna go with it and see what it's like. We are getting a bunk bed for the boys because they would love it, but also we're hoping after 2020 we might actually be able to have our nieces and nephews over to stay, and there may be a point in this build where we actually need all 3 boys to sleep in here on the bunk bed. So we're getting a bunk bed with trundle, so if they have to all share while we're doing up the other boys' rooms, we can also do that, because we can't really, like, we're not gonna move out and rent somewhere. We're gonna just like live through the build. So yeah, over here there will be like chest of drawers, then the bunk bed, and then there's gonna be like a play area down here with a rug and like toys on the wall. Storage is staying, but we're changing the handles and we're gonna paint it all. In terms of blinds, we've actually struggled a bit in this room because his window is so big and it has a lovely view. He gets the sunrise every morning and it's really special in here. So we didn't want to have shutters and cancel out the light. So we're thinking we're just gonna get roller blinds that we just put up every single day because we kind of wanna like keep like all the light and the view as well. So I briefly talked about our 2 older sons' bedrooms in the house tour, but I thought I would just quickly recap. So this is our 7-year-old son's bedroom, and this one is actually having quite a lot of renovation. We're changing the layout and we're also adding a door so that he can share a Jack and Jill bathroom with his older brother, which I'll show you in a sec. So there will actually be a door around here to get into the bathroom that he's going to share with his brother, because it's a huge bathroom and it just seems crazy to have it for just one of them. And this ensuite in his bedroom is actually quite large, so we feel like it will be a better use of space for storage and a desk area and really open up his bedroom. So yeah. So the boys are currently playing in Fraser's bedroom, but I wanted to show you it quickly anyway. This was the master bedroom of the house, but we're actually building a new one along the back, which I'll show you in a sec. So in Fraser's room, all that's really changing is we are having some shutters put on his bay window. Then we're gonna have a desk area in here, and it's so big and such a good size, we might also have like a sofa. And then this is the ensuite that I was telling you about, which is gonna be a Jack and Jill. So before we lived here, it was just a couple who lived here, and they made this ensuite like the biggest bathroom in the whole house. So it's got a huge jacuzzi in it, it's got a huge shower in it. So we're actually gonna get rid of the big bath, even though they have been loving it. There is another bath in another bathroom, and we're gonna have a door here to Caleb's bedroom, and then we're gonna have like double sinks for them. It's gonna be a really cool like boys bathroom. So yeah, we're excited about that, and we have actually booked the bathroom fitter for February. So once we've done Jackson's bedroom, it's going to be in here, and then the two boys are going to be renovated as well. Right, so this is the garage. This is the bit that I left out of the house tour, so I wanted to show you guys. It's a big double garage. It has so much stuff in it. It has a sideboard we're hoping to use again one day. Kids' car, we've got the treadmill. We're thinking one day this would make a great gym outside, but we're equally using it for so much storage. So yeah, it's just been amazing to have. So in our office space, we pretty much know what we want to do, and it's already been so amazing to have an office that we can close the door on and actually get some work done without the kids constantly coming up and asking for snacks and stuff like that. So in here, we are planning to have built-in storage all along that back wall, and we're going to get some customized for all of my tripods and mic stands and lighting and all of that. We're gonna like have a place for everything, which will be great. Then we're thinking we're gonna have like a big desk here. The likelihood is that this office will be shared between me and Matt and maybe the kids if they want to use it, but we don't think that anyone will be working at the same time as each other. So we might have one big desk, some plants, because apparently plants are good for workspaces, and then over here we'll have like some kind of soft furnishings. I really wanted like a window seat in front of this window, but because of the door we don't think we can do that, but we might get like a little armchair or like place so like someone could walk in and sit there while someone's at the desk. And I'm hoping to make this like quite a feminine space, like quite an inspiring place. That's why I want to look out the window. But yeah, we can get on with this room quite soon as well. So this is our front room, and originally we were going to start decorating and changing this room a bit straight away, because again this room really just needs a bit of paint and some new furniture. But now we are thinking about leaving this room till last. When we extend the back of our house, we are probably gonna have to like all use this room for TV, breakfast, dinner. Like it will be the room that we're living in while all of that is happening. So now we think we should probably not do it up, and like, because we would probably maybe like ruin it if we put carpet down and then we were eating Cheerios in here and all of that. So yeah, but in here I think, like I said, we're just gonna get new couches. There's a beautiful fireplace. We might have some units built. A place for TV, so yeah. Okay, so this is the boys' playroom, and I couldn't believe how divided everyone was about whether we should take out this fireplace or not. Most of you agreed with me and were like yes, and then some of you felt very strongly that we should keep it. But we have 3 fireplaces in this house, and this is the only one that doesn't actually have a chimney, it doesn't actually work. It does have a gas pipe in it, so we could attach a gas fireplace if we wanted to. But I don't know if you guys can see how huge it is. It's probably the size of like 8 me's. Like, it's so big, and all the way to the top. There's also a step at the bottom, and it really is just taking up a lot of space. And the plan for this room is going to be like an older boys games room, so we might have like a little gaming area, a pool table, and when we're measuring out for a pool table with pool cues and everything, we feel like this might have to go. But I know it's going to upset some of you guys, but we're going to take it out. And then at the end of the room, we don't know how much we're going to actually use for the extension, because we might actually eat into this room a little bit for our kitchen, because our kitchen is starting from like here. So I think I'm gonna let Matt explain to you the kitchen and the pantry and the extension, because he's way closer to it and he will explain it way better than I will.
So we're now in the conservatory. Imagine those two doors where Emily's standing, they're gonna be pushed back into what is the games room. Yeah, so they'll probably go back about 2 meters. And then on this side, yeah, so imagine the conservatory wall was gone. We're then going to build out
a little bit.
Yeah, for our kitchen. So where you'd be stood.
Kitchen units.
But out further. Yeah, further out.
Because there's actually, you can't really see it, but there is quite a big gap.
There's a big gap there. But then back there. Back there, you're going to have a form of walk-in pantry. So the other side, where we're extending and going back past the games room, there'll be a smallish pantry so we can keep all our rubbish.
And it's going to be like pantry organisation goals.
Let's hope so. I've got this on camera, so we'll hold you to that.
It's going to be beautiful.
And then the idea is like a bit of an island where you're stood now.
Island.
Yeah.
The boys are eating breakfast.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So, and then across the back.
Be a sink.
Yeah, so a sink and a window. Actually will be more to the left, so it'll be over that way, yeah. So
I can see them.
Yeah. And then starting in about the middle, yeah, is going to have glass. So there'll be glass going. So we're going to extend out what is the back of the house at the moment, all the way out to where the conservatory is, basically. So not quite as far as it's paved out there. But all the way along the back to those, like the rattan furniture there, and then build back across, and then there'll literally be glass from where Emily is all the way across. The idea is floor to ceiling, so it's taking some clever architectural work. So this will obviously be knocked through, so this will be like the open plan living area. So the TV, which you've probably seen already, and the sort of snug area will actually stay, so that will be our TV area. The dining table will pretty much stay, and look at these guys pretending that they're really well behaved children.
Doing their homework. Even
Jackson's doing his homework. Aww. Yeah. Okay, so from the back, the idea is on the ground level we're going to extend out and then come along here, knock the conservatory down and carry on out. Yeah, so obviously the kitchen's going to be here, and then there's going to be glass from there all the way across, like floor to ceiling like we said, and then a flat roof on the ground floor extension, and then we're just going to add another eave here and then make this our new bedroom will be here, and then we'll have like a walk-in wardrobe as it were, and then part of this bedroom will be our ensuite, and then the other part will be a spare room. So yeah, pretty exciting.
And the boys have been loving all of the outdoor space. Obviously we've got the trampoline and they spend so much time on it. They've got more room for football. We've got Caleb's bar over there. They are always running around out here, and I'm still loving the view. Obviously we've got that little summer house there, and we don't know what we're going to do with it. I said on Instagram, oh, should we keep it? Should we get rid of it? And so many were like, keep it in case one of the boys ever takes up the drums or like a noisy hobby. So that's quite a cute idea, and it's quite handy for storage. And yeah, we're still loving the view. It's really beautiful. Every day we get like the sunset over here, and yeah, it just feels very quiet and nice. So this is still our main living space in the house that we are spending so much time. Excuse the mess on the dining table, but I just wanted to show you that when we do extend out and the kitchen is over there, we'll still have a dining area in the middle, but loads more space. And we are going to keep the snug, like this area where it is. We'll probably get a bigger couch for everyone. And we're keeping that fireplace. That has a chimney that goes right through the house, so it seems a shame to move it. At one point, our architect said you probably want to centralize the fireplace when we've extended, but such an upheaval. I think we're going to keep it where it is and then have some more space here for something. So off of that living space, you have our kitchen, and this is eventually going to be a utility room because it's funny, a house of this size has nowhere for you to do laundry. So at the moment, we have our tumble dryer in the kitchen. We have our washing machine as well, but one good thing is while we're building the kitchen, like we're moving it out there, we can also keep this kitchen, and then like we'll never be without a kitchen is what I'm trying to say. So we will probably put a wall here because we definitely want to like stop the sound from like appliances and stuff, but we might do a bit of a glass wall. We're not completely sure, and then we'll have like obviously all of our stuff that we'll need for utility, maybe a bit of a boot room and a sink, and then we're going to keep our downstairs toilet just through here. It's actually not the most ideal spot because we think you're going to have to keep going through the utility room, but we cannot work out how to move it or change it. So we think it's just going to stay here, but we are going to move the sink around and stuff to make it a little bit bigger. Right, so I think that is everything that I wanted to show you today. The only other thing was we have ordered paint samples to repaint our front door, but now that the weather has like dropped in temperature, we can't actually paint it. We didn't realize, but you're not really supposed to paint externally if it's under 16 degrees. So now we're gonna have to wait on that until spring. But yeah, I think that's everything. I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like I've waffled a lot in this video, but ask me any questions you have in the comments below. And also if you have any like suggestions or ideas, I would love to hear them. I have been sharing some stuff on my Instagram home account as well, which is Emily Norris Home, and the comments and DMs on there have been so useful. You guys seem to know so much about home interiors and renovations, and some of the suggestions we get were like, oh my god, that's such a good idea, like why didn't we think of that? So if you have any, let me know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.